Are you there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you please introduce yourself, and then we can move ahead.
Sure. This is Edwin. We joined this VeDAO team from the very beginning when we only have like five, team members together with CEO, CTO, CMO. I serve as CBO, which is I'm responsible for the whole business development and some of the marketing thing. And a little bit background on myself. I work at Huobi Exchange before I joined, and I come from like a traditional finance background. Worked at Tencent investment department for 5 years before I ran into crypto and blockchain rabbit hole. And you know, uh, yeah, I would love to share more in details about VDAO, some of the features, some of the partners we're looking for, and all that today.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for joining the space. I'm Kevin from MetaPath side. MetaPath. I help MetaPath as a marketing and business development manager. Things around marketing and business development. So yeah, really happy to have you here, Edwin, today. Really excited to hear about VeDAO. I know MetaPath is part of VeDAO. We know a lot about you. So yeah, let's just create some good content for the audience. Can you please introduce VeDAO to the audience and what VeDAO does?
Yeah, VDAO adopts a fair fundraising from DAO community, which shares huge localization KOLs leading Web3 user bases. It collaborates with multiple top tier VCs to better serve high potential early founders with decent runway, branding, and traffic towards solid products. And the platform includes, but not limited to, the following that resource based funds, the traffic attraction. We reached 150K users in terms of both Web2 and Web3 markets just like last month. And of course, we doubled influence from the top like investment situations. So the influence output by picking investment institutions combinations. We also have some of the brand publicity, and we're gonna launch our airdrop activities on social media handles and some PR release that could increase the true active followers and improve the user retention.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'll just give a bit intro about MetaPath, and then we can go more into VeDAO. So MetaPath is a super aggregator of NFT, crypto, metaverses, and all the other tokens. So we bring all of them together, and we have a NFT marketplace that's combined of multiple marketplaces. It's an aggregator where you can come and buy any NFT with any tokens. We have our API that you can use to build swap, which you can use to build NFT marketplace and things like that. And now we have AI capabilities as well. You can go on ChatGPT and use MetaPath plugin. We have that plugin that gives you all the information about NFTs and everything. So yeah, that's introduction about MetaPath. Edwin, so what was the motivation behind VeDAO? You were one of the like core five members. Can you share a bit about motivation? Why VeDAO was given birth?
Right. Basically, anyone engage with the projects in whatever ways you feel comfortable will result in the rewarding system, either in USDT, stablecoins, and our platform tokens. If you invest, make some like early like funding to those adopters, you not only get their of course the tokens or shares, you got a very big amount of our like platforms token rewarding, and later on if those projects become unicorns, and you will be rewarded by them as well. And if you just simply like vote the projects you like, you see potential, who later on also become like trending projects in certain verticals, you will be rewarded as platform tokens, and yeah, basically just any kind of a participation in the platform will result in the rewarding system. So that's why we built this whole incentive strategy, like for institutions and individual users to participate.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it is said that Web3 is like truly about community and bringing community into the projects and getting their feedback. So, VeDAO is a very important tool for community to get involved and for projects to, get community involved. So I really love it. So let's say if I am a community member, how can I join VeDAO? How can I get rewarded? How can I help other projects and things like that?
Yeah, so if you're community members, you can check out the hotness projects based on certain verticals, certain chains, because we will have this rating system planned for you that like all influencers, investors, basically any of those the token holders, like the platform token holders, they can vote for projects they like. So when you see the projects in the list, you can just focusing on like top 20 or top 30. It just saves you a great deal of time, and it's also based on the experience offered by those influencers. So you don't have to go through each one of those projects, and it's gonna be like bi-weekly rated. So uh, you as a community member will just select the projects you like from here, and also do you still remember that all kinds of articles in Mirror, in Medium, they're like I don't know 3K 5K words to explain their I don't know core technology, some of the unique features, and I don't know about you, if you like if you have time or if you have energy to like read through all those projects coming up each single day, and you probably don't have time to do anything else. And what we do is we narrow down to like 3 to 500 like keywords. So those are like the sentences made by our expert committees, and we now have around 90 expert committee from the top tier exchanges and VCs. Some of the notable names, KuCoin, OKX, Huobi, are all here, and well, they will just write these narratives for you, like write a blurb for those projects. So it's just when you see the project itself, you just read through like 2 to 300 words, and that's it. You then you can make a decision about whether you're gonna proceed, whether you're gonna make a reach out, whether you're gonna collaborate with these projects. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's awesome. So now let's say on the flip side, if as like if I have a project and I want to join in as a project, uh, what is the application for for that, and like how do I as a project join? Let's say VDAO.
Yeah, so initially we have those, so-called talent scouts. They are kind of like reaching out to the founders worldwide, and we as a global team. I mean, I'm here in Silicon Valley. Other people in Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai. Those pretty covered many of those like crypto hubs, and so initially like we just reach out to those early founders to see if they're interested, and right now since our community grow a bit, and I would see 60% of overall projects come from like organic traffic, and the application process is straightforward. You can see through the website, and you can click and you can apply the form, just fill out the form, and just basically give out all your information you want to put it out there for your promotes, and it's all for free, and it's gonna stay that way for sure. And once you've been listed up there, you wanna like basically promote your community to just let them like kind of like vote for your project. So your project could stand out, right? Probably could rate it in top 5, top 10 overall, and then you will draw more attention. So it's gonna be like a positive circle for those rating listing and all that. But knowing that it's gonna take around 1 to 2 weeks for the whole review once you apply, because there are so many, and like the at the same time, so just give us some time. And also we want to get rid of any of those scams or rug pulls, so whatever you call it in this ecosystem. So when we only want to make sure the good quality ones can be listed here as for free. So that's the concept.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Uh, Now, I mean, like we all know and we all can see that there has been a bear market for I think over a year now. Like lots of projects don't have users. Lots of the audience that was there in the Web3 market is not really there at the moment. So in times like this, what are the Web3 trends that, let's say, VeDAO team is following, and how do you see the future of crypto, NFT, and metaverse?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think even here in Valley, like many developers pivot to AI. I would see if you go to a bar and people talking about like generative AI all the time, and I do see some of the sweet combinations between AI and Web3. I'll just share the 2 cents. So for example, like people think that when like machine learning evolves and AI could be very intelligent, they could process complicated algorithm, and in a way, intelligently, they can you know like outsmart the human beings. But if you like put out the like systems, like if you leave all the large language models on chain, and it cannot be modified, and just it could just prevent, like probably one day they're gonna going against the human beings, or they could do some dangerous stuff for the earth, for the world, and all that. But yeah, I do think some of the I and Web3 combinations could be great, and love to learn and more, and probably collaborate more on VeDAO platform. And yeah, I think it's all falls in the 4 year circle. To get back to your question, um, if you were there in 2019, before COVID, and you would know that it's like much worse back then, and many people laugh, and like there's there there was no concepts about NFTs, the metaverse, those kind of verticals already like being built, uh, like for last couple of years, and the people were questioning about if crypto and blockchain, as there was no Web3 word back then. And like I saw many people lost the face, and just basically thought of their tokens, and just shift to other industries. And well, guess what? They also missed the 2021 bull run, where we all know Bitcoin hit the all time high. And uh, I don't want to go into details about certain verticals or some of the coins. I don't want to like speculate all that. But knowing this is the greatest time for us to build, because if you build a solid product at this moment, and coming along next year, and probably the year 2025, you can just enjoy the ride of the bull circle, and uh, definitely you will be rewarded more if you contribute more now. And as I mentioned, now it's probably not the sweetest time for user acquisition and all that, but it is some of the verification or some of the testing that you see if your product could really reach out to the product market fit, or if you could really see this is could be some like of the exciting narratives for next bull circle. So yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, I mean, you are spot on with at least my thinking. I think like this is the best time to build at the moment. Uh, yeah, and definitely 2018 crash was much worse than this. I think people have learned from it right now, and they are like being more patient at the moment. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Everything you said is like 100% true, and yeah, aligns with what we think at MetaPath. Uh, I have one more like I have few more questions about VeDAO. So you mentioned that VeDAO has a voting mechanism. So like how does that work, and how do you make sure that it's fair, it's transparent, and everything like things are getting done right, and like no one is like playing with the system.
uh Playing with system, like in what ways?
I mean, playing with system. Let's say if someone creates multiple profiles or something like that, and then votes. Like, so what does uh, so let's say on other governance platforms, there are sometimes you require wallet addresses to vote. So like people make hundreds of wallet addresses to vote. Then there are like
Oh yeah,
sometimes
oh that's yeah, yeah, that's it's also one thing I also want to bring up, even even if you never mentioned today. So it's a good question. uh we have thought about it in the very beginning. So if let's see, you are a project owner and you want to uh promote your projects, you want to make sure it's being like fully appreciated. You want to be it to be listed on like top three hotness projects in VeDAO. So you create, I don't know, 100K wallets and just to vote for the project. So for one thing, well, you have to weigh in your cost beneficial in the in the first place, because you have to purchase the platform tokens that many in order to vote for your project. And if you do that, well, that's okay. It's gonna be prove the value of the VeDAO. But knowing this, like since it's on chain, like everybody can verify, right? Especially when you, let's say, listed on like the top one, right? And you stay on the like top ranking for 2 months, and every user, every other ecosystem will notice your project, and or if they check out the wallets and there's no non-transactions before this one, and then nobody is gonna believe you. So so let's see, if you hypothetically have 100K wallets that had some decent amount of transactions, and you use them to like vote the projects what your project, and then it's still easy to verify. If there is like people will see through your social community, if you will see through your products, will see you have some core technologies, and if nothing like really match your voting, and just you can't like in a awkward spot because everybody knows. So I mean, we're already in a stage that's like users want to FOMO into your project just because you've been rated a, let's say, top three, top one, whatever, right? They're gonna verify one or another, and it's all on chain, so it's easy to verify. And I just don't think anyone is like uh, you know after all this uh, other dimension, they will still do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are very on point on that. So you mentioned a role of business manager and talent scouts in VeDAO. Uh, so what's the exact role of them, and how does a community member become, let's say, a talent scout or a business manager for VeDAO?
Yeah, for like the talent scouts, I mentioned to the second question. I think they are out there hunting for the early founders. Like talk to them, know, just collect their feedbacks, getting down their needs, and to see if anything that VDAO can help with. And VDAO is always open for those good projects, and just basically anything that we can help with, and to be like in the first line of the marketing. And for business managers, they are more like working on like after those projects taken in, like how to serve them better from the platform if they are satisfied with kind of situation. What as the resources, connections we can help with? Are they looking for funding? Are they in the process of promotion? And what if they're missing some of the talents that they want to hire? Just all kinds of things are taking care of the business managers. And also, uh, the business managers are out there like talking to the VCs and the influencers to make sure that they're uh, like they know VDAO, and they want to collaborate VDAO. And I think we're doing not bad on that side. Consider many of the influencers worldwide joined the VDAO and start to just basically looking for the projects they like. And some of the VCs, the notable ones, already write down the remarks, kind of like their judgments or whatever the opinions they have for the early founders. Yeah.
Yeah, so uh, I mean, yeah, that's a awesome thing for community to do and community to get involved in. But I just saw that VDAO has over 3,500 projects listed on the application. So I just want to ask you a question, and I think this is like more of a personal question for you. Like, which one of those like projects is like your favorites? Like, what are some of your favorite projects, and like what do they do?
Well, I mean, I cannot see like any specific ones at this point because I don't want to be like promote to any of those projects. Some of them are I mean we know in person. Some not we're not that familiar with. They come from organic traffic, and basically the profile up there. What you can see is whatever the information we have. We don't have any other extra than that, unless they reach out to us, or in a way we find they're interesting, want to collaborate more, and we would. In the very beginning, we just want to create this like big pool, and right now we have 3,500. Gradually we're going to have 5 6K, and so I think we're pretty confident about the day when we fully launch. As you may know, right now it's like a public beta, and when we fully launch, let's see, we have like 10K projects, and it's all about the probability. So let's see if like 10 projects, right? 10 projects out of the 10K projects could be stand out, like could the trending topics could read out there when we launch. And next thing you know, the VDAO is out there. Everybody's knows VDAO. The project wanna be listed there. The VCs, influencers wanna check out their deal sourcing here, and we'll have more features coming up serving for those projects. Actually talked to some of the early founders, and we collected some positive feedbacks that if we just aggregate all the data APIs that could show the essential indicators of those projects, let's see how they generate the first 10.
Edwin, we lost you there. Can you hear me, Edwin?
There after 3 or 4 weeks, they are still there. They're not being delisted, and it's more or less the good quality projects. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we lost you in middle of the answer. So can you like just please like just say it in like one or two words?
Sorry,
You
sorry
know, one
about
of
that. Which like
okay.
where did I where did we?
I think where you are talking about your your platform being updated without platform being updated and having 10,000 projects and things like
Oh,
that, and after that.
oh yeah. I'm just talking. It's about just like probabilities game because so for example, if when we fully launch, we have 0.1% of projects, which is 10 projects stand out there. They hit the train, and then everybody would know VeDAO, and we'll have more features added as, for example, the data aggregator. So the other projects' essential indicators will be shown up there, along with their competitors, collaboration partners. So it's going to be a very useful to for people don't have this like background or don't have like a strong experience in Web3. It's just very user friendly.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I personally go out there and visit we love website and rankings and vote regularly and things like that. So it's really awesome how much information you can get about projects and new projects. Like that there are so many projects that I did not know of that I got to know because of the VeDAO website and getting all the information from there. So it's really informative. It's really educational in a way, at least, like what's the community sentiment about these projects and things like that. So yeah, that's really cool. I think yeah, you have answered all my questions. If you have any questions for me, please do let me know. I would love to share. I think MetaPath is coming on VeDAO, Discord AMAs as well. Yeah, we'll see that.
Yeah, in a way, I think you guys are really good partners since we were get in touch in the first place and looking for more deep collaborations for those kind of like cross promotion and all that, and we're gonna love to bring more quality projects together to hit down the Twitter space AMAs and yeah, basically, it's great to be here, and I don't really have any furthermore questions, and would like to uh, find more synergies in the future.
Yeah, it was really good speaking with you. Thank you for joining the call. Thank you everyone for listening. If you are listening on Twitter or YouTube, thank you for listening. See you, Edwin. Yeah, see you in Telegram. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.